Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Salah. Oh, no joy this time. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Can he get onto this? Good spot, he's seen the run. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Batistuta. There's the hit! This time, surely! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Yamal at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
Batistuta. Oh, a delicate chip through. And that could set him on his way. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Çalhanoğlu. First quarter of an hour gone. Scholes. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking tidy in possession here. Pedri. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Pedri clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Rafinha in acres of space out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bale. Alexander-Arnold. Scholes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Goes looking wide. Yamal. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Approaching the half-hour mark. Scholes. He's away! Can he put it away? Oh, what has happened here? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Batistuta. Gently done.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Neymar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Batistuta. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan really could have done without this. This to complete the turnaround. The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Well, that's a half-decent try. Bale. Gently done. Oh, that's clever. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Pedri spots it and intercepts. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That is Conte. And he's had a hit. It's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Neymar. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Nuno Mendes. It's gone for a throw-in. Conte. Opts for safety. Now it's Neymar. Shot a goal! And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Vi informiamo che si prevede traffico intenso nei dintorni dello stadio dopo la partita. Siate prudenti. Attenzione, un cambio.
And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Koundé distributed tidily. Rafinha, here it is, crossed in. Cristiano Ronaldo! Scholes.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Rice. Now it's Forlan. Interesting ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. There could be trouble here. And he's straight offside.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
got a shot away! That was venomous! Upamecano gets a foot in here. Costa Curta. And it's Scholes. And it's Neymar.
Alexander-Arnold
Has found the net here, of course. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Almost
La
an hour
quota
gone.
di quest'oggi è di 80.314
It's a decent chance to
spettatori.
counter-attack.
Rafinha. And that's not going to reach. Scholes. Rafinha, and he was quick to react. And it's Forlan. Upamecano calmly anticipates. Will play through for the wide man. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to get it away. Scholes, looking for the run. Rice. Costa Curta. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Rafinha. Scholes. And that was asking just too much of him.
Alexander-Arnold.
Yamal. Pass is just off target. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rice. Forlan. Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. And here's Scholes. Now it's Bale. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And the pass is intercepted. Rafinha. Now that looks a decent ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Up he goes! Goal! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 14.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Numero 15.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need...
Mbappe! And it's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Çalhanoğlu bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Il quarto uomo indica
Time,
2 minuti di
excellent
recupero.
interception. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Messi. That's that, the end. Milan can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Set my goals, then I manifest. I just set my goals, then I manifest. You got it. Don't stop, 'cause you got it. If you want it.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Just joining us, we are already on the way. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Mbappe has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Scholes. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Pulisic, is probably the best of the American talent that's emerged in recent years. A real phenomenon in his youthful years, breaking all sorts of records, and he then went on to establish himself as a top-class wide.
Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's managed to get free.
Pulisic really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He's got decent hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he thumps it clear. And it's Caceres. Caceres. And here's Pulisic.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
So we're still where we started right now. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That looks a good ball through. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's... There's the shot! Goal, man! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he's intervened well there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Van Basten. Can he put it away? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's going to go a long way. Ronaldo does well to get it back. He's found a way through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Davis, Scholes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Çalhanoğlu. It's a loose ball. He's looking wide. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. And he was quick to react. And it's Scholes. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Now it's Lampard. He's in plenty of space here. It's a mighty effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And that is expertly dealt with. And now they can spring out of defence.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Can he latch on to this? Pedri. He's looking to set free a runner. He's shifting through the gears here. Keeper's ball. Beckham. Now it's Lampard. Davis cuts it out. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage.
Pulisic! He scored! And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He won't be happy with that one. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. His position was perfect, the invitation... And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
And the finish! Lampard. Quality ball. Lampard. Pulisic is in a really good position out wide. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Milan looking to pass their way through. There's the cross. He's got two. Really well taken goal. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Milan go two up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Lampard. Caicedo. Hoisted in. Van Basten. That is very well defended. Over to the left. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forward? Cristiano Ronaldo! And he hits the net!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it is clear to see he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Yamal. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Scholes just eases him off the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Pulisic.
Pulisic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they could break here. Cristiano Ronaldo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pedri. Cristiano Ronaldo. And his assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Numero 13, numero 18, Lampard. Lasciano il campo per il numero 5, il numero 20, il numero 22, Ribéry.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Davis. Oh, that's fabulous. Pedri. Caceres is fouled. Mikel Oyarzabal. Nice physical challenge. Çalhanoğlu has given away a free kick. Ribéry. And it's Beckham. And that's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the right. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. Aim forwards. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Back into the middle.
Milan need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And now they can clear their lines.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like
Il
this.
quarto uomo indica 2 minuti
Ribéry
di
does
recupero.
really well to win the ball there.
Attenzione, un cambio.
It's going to be another throw. Now it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Akanji gets it away. And that is that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
난 필요 없어 내 everyday
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. As you can see, we've already started here. Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Not offside that time. Always onto this. He's found a way through. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Messi gets good distance on it. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The major moment in the game. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Red Scholes. Drilled in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Raul. It's Raul! Oh, a very decent attempt. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Raul. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short in options.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Koundé. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Pedri. Can he finish? Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 22esimo
Milan
minuto.
have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He's He's in space and looking for options. He gets big! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Ha segnato al
No space,
25esimo minuto.
no problem. You
Numero
just
11.
cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, no joy this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's lofted through here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Kimmich. And it's Messi. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Shot could be on. Pedri.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Milan go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that's gone loose. De Jong coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's picked his way through. Koundé gets it away. Scholes. Kimmich. Back into the middle. Shapes to shoot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Kimmich. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. It's run loose here. He is through here. Alexander-Arnold. In with a header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Aim forwards. Messi. Koundé calmly anticipates. Yamal. Raul.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
action is back underway. Donnarumma. And here's Raul. And he's in on goal. Donnarumma catches it safely. Kimmich. Ruben Dias. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kimmich. The fullback is in acres of space here. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Cleared without complication. And it's pulled back. Tries to get it clear. Nicely weighted ball. Could move up a gear here. Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Nuno Mendes. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Messi, this is promising. Crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Pedri. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that has left him in a heap. And now a sudden chance to counter. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Mbappe. Yamal. He's in a good position. Now the finish! Oh, taken with style. Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's well spotted. Kimmich. And it's Scholes. And here's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold does really well there. He is strong. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Yamal. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
It's headed upfield. Oh, can he get onto this? Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Ribéry.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
He's played him through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8, numero 10, numero 14.
Yamal.
Scholes. Numero 9.
Passing is crisp and
Numero
sharp.
15.
It could be in
Lasciano
here,
in
and the
campo
shot!
per il numero 18.
Oh, should have put that away.
Well, that's a real shame because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Neymar.
Corner
Il
number
numero
2
3.
then.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Çalhanoğlu gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Çalhanoğlu. And he has been fouled there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Cambio di giocatori.
Alexander-Arnold. This is De Jong. Just 5 minutes left. Çalhanoğlu. That is good alertness. Ødegaard. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He has found the way through. And the finish! Neymar! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Milan have their third corner.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Doué. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous
And a
too.
header! Could have here their final chance. So, third corner of the game. Rafinha getting this one clear. Lewis Skelly. And that will be the final act. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you're just joining us, we are all... Hits one! Hits off target and by quite a way.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, super find. Great chance! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the game's for... Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Mbappe. Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a full... Great hit! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pedri, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Can he finish? That's another chance. And that was very necessary. He could be in here. He's face to face. Can he finish? And again. No mistake. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And that has added a whole new...
Scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Calhanoglu.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Nedved. Ribéry is on... Hits one! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
Madrid go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Into the box. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Yamal. Scholes. And that has sent him sprawling. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And it's Nedved. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Ribéry. Nedved! Nedved! Upamecano. Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Ribéry. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Shifted upfield. Now it's Mbappe. Can he put it away? Sticks it away! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the...
And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Tries a shot! It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
Ci saranno 3 minuti
To
di
stoppage
recupero.
time, whistle due any moment. Yamal in acres of space out wide.
There they go, hunting again.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Up for a header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi. And the first half is done. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Madrid get the ball rolling in the second half. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Simplicity itself.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Out to the left it goes. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And it's Messi. Beckham. Koundé. And the finish!
Such a good finisher.
Nedved. It's a good look. Terrific header! They've done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Just about up to the hour now. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Nedved. And the counter is on. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Mbappe. Yamal. Christian. Shot a goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Batistuta, the most accurate pass. Calhanoglu. He's going to be disappointed with that. Scholes, who's set up one goal so far.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pedri. That has been knocked clear. Messi. Nedved.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Costa Curta is there, and he can get that clear. Shapes to shoot! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spring.
And Beckham! They want to be quick to recover this. Wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. He gets big! Oh, he got himself into a great position.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Taken back almost at once. Pedri. Nedved threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Decent hit! And he's there to clear it. Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Pedri. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No, it's not getting there.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
And it's Messi. Messi just eases him off the ball. Ribéry.
Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pedri. Mbappe. And the referee brings it to a close. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established.